What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to episode 10 of the Sista-Cousins podcast. Today, we are doing the chicken versus battle. We talking about Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, KFC, and churches. Woo, woo, woo. Baby, you want to eat something right now. I guess I'm trying to figure out, when did this whole chicken sandwich battle versus come out? Was it 2020 or 2019? It's been so much happening in 2020. I can't keep things straight. Anybody know?
I think it started this year, but I could be wrong.
I thought it started in 2019, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. It just seemed, 2020 just went way super fast. Anyhow, I thought that we should kind of, jump on that a little bit, but it ain't so much about the chicken sandwich for me. I just like the chicken.
We know. She just likes food. And, she loves food. She loves meat. She is a carnivore. You ain't never got to worry about her being vegan. But, okay.
Anywho, okay. My two favorite chicken spots, okay, are Popeyes and churches, okay? Churches, people will probably say that is not the best chicken, if it's even real chicken or whatever. Them pieces of chicken at churches is part. I usually, listen, I like thighs when we go out or whatever. So if I'm buying chicken outside versus cooking it at home, I like thighs at a restaurant. At home, I like legs and wings. But you go to church's chicken and them thighs be about big as somebody's thigh. But I tell you what, them thighs with that hot pepper, and some hot sauce on it, baby.
Okay, so let me tell you how you really need this. Because let me tell you, where I work at, it's a church's chicken right up the street. Guess what, y'all? They open 24 hours. Let me just tell you, when I was pregnant, church's chicken was the lick. Okay,
24 hours. Anyway.
So listen, at least 2 times a week I get church's chicken. I'm not even gonna lie, I get 2 thighs and a biscuit. Now LaWanda talking about you gotta put that hot sauce on and that hot pepper. Let me hook y'all to another little thing that most people wouldn't do. Go ahead and put that hot sauce on there, but then get a packet of honey and put that honey on there. Bite into that hot, juicy chicken thing. You know how little grease coming down your little chin right there? Baby, it's so good.
Hot sauce and honey?
Try it. Don't knock it until you try it.
I ain't knocking. I'm still trying to figure it out. That must be a pregnant woman's thing.
It is not a pregnant woman thing. So even my kids only eat honey on their chicken. Like whenever we eat chicken, we put honey on it.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna try it, but I don't know. I'm a spicy kind of
chicken
girl.
To me is just nasty. For one, ain't no chicken that big ever that I've ever seen. I feel like they shooting them chickens up with some type of steroid. The meat, something is wrong with the meat. So I don't think it has any
no big chicken.
I look, those chickens are beyond big, okay? And they don't have flavor. It don't have no flavor to me. No flavor.
Churches is full of flavor.
Where you buying your chicken at? Where you buying your church's chicken at? In Beverly Hills? Because the church's chicken in the hood got some flavor.
And I was gonna say too, it definitely determines where you buy your chicken at, because Popeyes is my second favorite. When I lived in San Antonio, Popeyes was a hop, skip, and a jump, basically next door to us, and my daughter Zara used to work there. Honey, I would call her at night, hey, y'all got some leftover biscuits or some chicken, bring it on home or whatever. I love Popeyes biscuits with the honey. Now the honey is what I'm putting on the biscuits. I can eat those biscuits for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can make a little breakfast sandwich with them. You can eat them with your fried chicken at night with the smashed potatoes. I love Popeyes biscuits, the mashed potatoes, and that spicy chicken. 99 cents on Tuesdays. You can't ask for more than that. Lord,
I think Popeyes chicken nasty. It ain't got no flavor. It is nasty. It just don't. In the hood, everywhere I work in the hood. The Popeyes chicken is the only thing that's good at Popeyes is those French fries. But then they only good if you get them right out the grease. But LaWanda, let me ask you if you remember this. Remember back in the day Your mother used to always stop and buy them biscuits, but she would never get nothing to drink. And she be dressed.
Y'all about died off. Oh, yeah, you gotta have a drink with them biscuits.
And she trying to hurry up and get to the house because she lived right up the street.
Them biscuits.
The biscuits was dry.
Them biscuits is good. Oh my gosh. The biscuits is the bomb.com.
No,
so listen, where I live right now, we have Popeyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the same. It depends on your how much melanin you got in your skin, how that chicken's gonna taste, okay? I ain't lying. I like my people here where I live, but that Popeyes chicken ain't like it. It's not. It ain't the same. It's not the same.
Okay,
and
so
Tuesdays ain't 99 cents either. I ain't appreciating that. See, you would think that a chain, everything would be the same, but it's not because they own individually or whatever. That's the only thing I don't like. Even like with that old stupid Subway, Airway ain't got the $5 subs. So, you know, I can't be fooling with them like that. But it does depend on how much melanin you got in your skin, how the chicken gonna taste. That's why that's why you don't like the church's chicken.
Because you've been getting them. If you had went to Church's Chicken in Gary off of Grant Street, or even the one on what's it, Broadway, like you some chicken.
I think the first time I had Church's Chicken, I was in San Antonio.
No, you had to go to one in the hood.
I've tried it there. They actually have one here in Thomasville. I just don't like Church's Chicken. I've tried it several times and I don't like it.
So okay, well, you don't like Church's. You do like Popeyes. What's your second favorite? Oh, if you have another one.
So my favorite chicken, I would have to say, is Chick-fil-A. I have a special attachment with Chick-fil-A. So when I turned 16, literally, my mom took me out. This is on my birthday now. She took me out to every place in the mall.
You gotta get your ass a job.
And had me fill out application at every single fast food, every store, every single fast food place on my 16th birthday. And Chick-fil-A was the only one who hired me.
Did she at least get you a cake that day too?
So that was my birthday present. So Chick-fil-A. So let me tell you a little bit about Chick-fil-A though. Now Chick-fil-A was like BC for me before Christ. But what I will say is that the owner of the shop, and this is the one that was in the mall, that's where I worked at, he was like, when I say he was a spirit-filled man, he was on fire for God. So it's like, that's how he ran his establishment. So before I was even saved, like when we went to church, when we went to work, every morning we had prayer. Now, he didn't make you come to prayer, but he opened it up if you wanted to come to prayer. So, and he would pray like over every person in the establishment. And I would be looking at him like, this dude crazy, why is he doing this? I was talking about this man. I was like, this man crazy. Stay away from him, whatever. But even to this day, like this is before I knew anything about God, before I got saved or anything. I would watch him. I would watch him pray for like our coworkers. I would watch him pray in the morning. He was the nicest man, probably one of the nicest supervisors that I ever had. But he taught me just a lot about, just being a Christian, like, not just talking the talk, but actually being the epitome of what a Christian should be, as far as attitude, as far as prayer, as far as helping people. We had this thing, I also learned a lot of things there too about customer service. When I tell you he did not play, if you couldn't walk in there with a smile, if you could not be nice, you were either washing dishes or you were at home. He didn't play. He did not play. It was like, if you can't get yourself together, you can't get right today, you need to go home and try again tomorrow. But
I wish I could do that with my staff. I wish I could do that with my staff.
So he taught me a lot about customer service too. So I always have a special place for Chick-fil-A. But their food is good too. Their food is fresh. They're, because I know, we were in charge of, getting the chicken in and stuff like that. Their ingredients is good. The food is just good. And their customer service is outstanding. I would drive right on past McDonald's, Burger King, all of them to go to Chick-fil-A just because they have outstanding customer service. That's like, even I don't think the whole time I've ever eaten at Chick-fil-A, they have ever gotten my order wrong. And that's been since I've been in high school. And even if they did, I would still forgive them because their customer service is so outstanding. So I have a special, I have a special place for Chick-fil-A. That was like my first job. It taught me a lot about salvation. It taught me a lot about Christianity before I was even saved. The customer service is off the chain and the food is good.
You owe that man an apology for calling him crazy. You need going back there and call him up and say
I
you
know,
was right.
I was like, ooh, this guy's something wrong with him. But don't take all that. Look. But yeah. Now Popeyes. Okay, so I like Popeyes. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I like Popeyes. For one, the one thing I love about Popeyes, they got this stuff called sweet heat sauce. Girl. I love me some sweet heat sauce. I can put that stuff on pretty much everything. I love the sweet heat sauce. Another thing I like about Popeyes, their chicken is really good. Ooh. I've actually never had the chicken sandwich, though, that everybody's been raving about. I've never had it. Like, I've eaten chicken there before, but I've never actually had their chicken sandwich. And I like about Popeyes is that you can find them anywhere. Now, Chick-fil-A, you're going to have to go to the good side. You're going to have to go to the good side and get your Chick-fil-A. You're not going to find Chick-fil-A in the hood. You're not going to find it on the other side of town. But you could, Popeyes is pretty much everywhere here. I mean, we have several of them here. But
you got some inside scoop on how come Chick-fil-A is only on the other side?
I don't know. I mean, well, I will say one thing. One time me and my husband actually looked into doing a franchise. It is super expensive to start up. So I don't know if that has a lot to do with it. It is super expensive to start up. And they don't just let anybody
you have to go through a course.
Shop. You have to go through certain procedures and stuff to get one of their establishments. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah. KFC, I do like KFC. Don't sleep on 11 herbs and spices now. Now they chicken is good in the front. Look, we don't eat that bucket plenty of times, okay?
On Sunday after church, don't hate.
Look, we don't eat that bucket plenty of times. We don't been to they have like a KFC buffet that you can go to. So we don't frequent that a lot of times too.
A buffet, huh?
A buffet, yes, girl,
wow.
Yes. So don't sleep on KFC, but they're okay. But I would have to say pretty much out of them, my favorite is probably Chick-fil-A. I don't like Bojangles and I don't like Church's.
Their crust is it's like too doughy and too thick or something.
Who's crust?
Bojangles. You had Bojangles. I had in North Carolina. Bojangles.
So we have Bojangles in South Carolina. But okay, so in a list of chickens, let me go. Chick-fil-A. I have never actually eaten Chick-fil-A except for their breakfast minis, which is their little chicken nuggets on that little bun. It's really good with some strawberry jam. That is the only thing I've ever eaten from Chick-fil-A. Now my kids like Chick-fil-A, and I buy for them, but I just don't eat it. It just don't turn me on. I bought some of their lemonade one time, and it almost burned my soul. So I just don't. I was like, why is this lemonade so strong? But so yeah. Chick-fil-A is probably gonna be like number 4 for me. Number 3 is gonna be Popeyes because I just think Popeyes chicken is nasty. It's nasty, and it's still nasty. So the only thing good at Popeyes, like I said, is the French fries. But I did have the Popeyes chicken sandwich because one day I wanted something to eat, and the line at Church's was too long. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat Burger King. I don't eat Taco Bell. So I went to Popeyes and I was like, I don't like their chicken. Couldn't get the shrimp because one of my staff has a seafood allergy. So I ended up with chicken sandwich. It was all right. The best part of the chicken sandwich is the bread. Just gonna go ahead and put it on.
Did you have the spicy or the original?
I had the original. But it was okay. It wasn't nothing.
I don't like the spicy. I like I'm talking about the sandwich. The Popeyes chicken sandwich, the original sandwich, the plain one is better tasting to me because I don't like this. Whatever sauce I had, I like spicy, but I didn't like that one at all.
And I just think so my issue with the sandwich was it's nice and crispy. I love that, but it was like they should have like patted down the chicken breast a little more, because one side be flat, one side be thick and just uneven. I mean, like, so you just eating and everything is good, and all of a sudden you got this big old hunk of chicken in your mouth, and it's like, come on now, y'all could have flattened that a little, just beat it with the thing, beat, beat, beat. So yeah, I ain't really.
You want your chicken to be even, huh? Your sandwich to be.
I need my chicken to be even. Okay,
so if you'd have went to Chick-fil-A, you would have got that. We
first of all, ain't nobody trying to go to Chick-fil-A because the line is always around the corner, and I don't have that kind of patience.
Good.
But I will say, Chick-fil-A, they do got some amazing customer service. I will give you that. They be like, "Hi, how you doing? Can I help you? Oh my gosh, I love your glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh my god." They so sweet. You go to Popeyes, here you go. Can you pull up because we ain't got your order ready yet? Okay, thank you. Can I get a receipt? Here. So okay, yeah. So it's a different. Chick-fil-A got some good customer service. So then number two would be KFC. And like Joanna said, we had plenty of buckets. I mean, growing up on a Sunday after church, going to my great grandmother's house, we swing by KFC and get 2 buckets of chicken with all the sides and everything. And we eat that at my great grandmother's house. So I got a special place in my heart for KFC because little family gatherings or whatever. But the only thing I really like from KFC, coleslaw and mashed potatoes. And I need my mashed potatoes without gravy, because that gravy is nasty.
Oh, listen. Okay, so y'all did some rankings, okay?
Wait, I'm not done yet. I ain't done yet. All right, and then finally, churches would definitely be my number one choice for chicken. I know, Joanna. Oh, you a hater. You a hater. Churches is bomb.com. It smells good. You can smell it cooking. And you talking about something wrong with them chickens. Them chickens are cornbread fed. They grew up on cornbread and pinto beans. That's why it's so thick.
Genetically modified.
Nah, man, it was cornbread and pinto beans. That's why they thicker than a thicker.
Genetically modified.
But here's the thing. The only thing I eat from churches is the chicken, that honey biscuit, because that honey biscuit is so gosh dang on good. Lord have mercy, that biscuit is good. And then I will eat, they have like jalapeno bombers or something like that. I'll eat that.
Poppers.
Right, but I don't eat any of their sides at all. So this is me. My staff usually pick up lunch for me. They be like, "What you want?" And I be like, "Okay, go to churches and give me 2 thighs and a biscuit, and then swing back KFC and give me some mashed potatoes, no gravy." So I'm just saying, Joanna, stop hating on churches, because those chickens was brought up on cornbread and pinto beans, and it's not genetically modified, and they make them that big so that big girls can be happy when we go get our lunch.
So if y'all ranking, I'm really torn between Popeyes and churches being number one. I think I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna have to go with Popeyes. Okay, let me say Popeyes gonna be number one. The chicken is the bomb. That spicy chicken is the bomb.com. Them biscuits, my mama biscuits. I feel like Martin. My mama biscuits be the bomb.com with that honey. Them jalapeno peppers is super good, and I like they mashed potatoes and gravy. Number 2, churches. The chicken is good. Now, depending on where you go, I've had some spicy chicken at churches. It just really wasn't that good. It was kind of weird, but I could take the original order spicy. And their mashed potatoes and gravy is good. And so are their jalapenos. Now, them honey biscuits, I don't have to have those. I mean, because they ain't soft. If they ain't soft,
mine are always soft. I ain't never had a hard one, girl.
Baby, I done had a lot of bricks, okay, and then turned me way off.
I would have took it right back up there and threw it at somebody's head. If you don't give me no soft biscuit.
That chicken, I guess because they always running out. It's always hot and fresh. Like, it's always hot and fresh because they ain't never got none, right? So that's my number 2.
Every time you go, they be like, it's gonna be like 5 minutes on some thighs.
Now, I will say, as far as KFC, I don't like KFC now. I remember as a kid growing up, we would go to church. I think Granny was living with us, or we'd pick her up at church or whatever. We go to KFC, get that bucket of chicken, swing by Popeyes, which is right across the street, get them biscuits, and get the biscuits, and come on back to the house and eat. So back in the day, it was all good. But I think where I live right now, KFC ain't no chicken good where I live right now. It's just they, I'm just saying. Okay, the chicken ain't good here. Okay, I have to make my own fried chicken at home. But because of Chick-fil-A's, I've had their honey biscuits. I've had salads. I might have had a chicken sandwich. None of it turned me on. First of all, it's expensive. Okay, that's number one.
And we all know she will squeeze a booger out of Lincoln's nose. She's so
why am I gonna pay $10? Why would I pay
for quality?
Why would I pay $10 for a sandwich and drinking some waffle fries that's always dry? When I go get I can get 2 pieces of chicken and biscuit for 99 cents. If I want some mashed potatoes, it's only another $1. That just make economical sense. It tastes better.
Can you say one word? Genetically modified. You gonna pay for the fresh stuff, okay?
Churches and Popeyes are always fresh because they always running out. I ain't never had no bad chicken at Popeyes churches. I ain't never had no bad chicken. I'm not gonna spend those $10, $12 on no chicken meal when I get one for 99 cents. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So
Joanna, I'm gonna go back to this. The chicken is cornbread fed just like us. That's why it's so thick. I'm just going with that. That's why.
Believe them lies if you want to.
My number 3, I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna pick KFC. I don't like the chicken because they mashed potatoes and that coleslaw and they biscuits is good sometimes. I like them too. So I'm gonna go with number 4 for Chick-fil-A. No, they've been all right. So I don't know. The chicken sandwiches, I like I said earlier, I like the regular chicken from Popeyes. Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich was good. And maybe it's just because I don't have one that's close by me now. I got to go to the other side, which is like 45 minutes to an hour away just to get some. So it just ain't worth it for me. I'm gonna pay $12 for it. And I got to spend a half tank of gas just to get it. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
You don't pay no $12 for that chicken.
What are you
ordering? You exaggerate now.
What are you ordering? I need to know what you ordering that is costing $12.
Tell the truth. It's gonna be $8. It's gonna be $8 for a meal.
Yeah, you gonna pay about $8. You ain't gonna pay $12 unless you order for more than one person.
So 8, 10, 12, same thing. And a half tank of gas. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
You're a mess.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So does anybody besides Popeyes have any specials? Like on Popeyes have that Tuesday special. You get that. You download that app. Matter of fact, I just got
Lord
sandwich and 2 pieces of chicken from Popeyes on that T-Mobile Tuesday. T-Mobile Tuesday is bomb.com. I got a free sandwich and 2 pieces of chicken from Popeyes. That was a lick right there.
I don't know if that's everywhere because I don't remember them. We having no specials like that here.
No Popeye specials.
They might.
I
not that I know.
Churches be having specials. I don't know. It don't matter because all I'm getting is 2 thighs and a biscuit. So I don't know what the
special is cheap. They always.
I don't care what the special is.
You still gonna get it, huh?
And then exactly. And then I've also learned how to make my own coleslaw. So if I don't get KFC sauce, I'm good. Listen.
I like homemade coleslaw.
You don't?
Not homemade.
See, you ain't had mine.
I don't know, but I know KFC's coleslaw is bomb.com.
So is mine.
I will cook a whole meal at home and go get some of that coleslaw. I will do that.
Now, I will say this. My favorite meal is my mama's fried chicken because her fried chicken tastes better than all these places. But my favorite meal is my mama fried chicken, some pinto beans, some coleslaw, some cut up onions, and some red Kool-Aid. Now, on days when, yes, red Kool-Aid. Now, I don't know what flavor. It just needs to be red. It's red. So on the days that this meal is going to be prepared, I will say I just swing by KFC and give me some coleslaw because ain't nobody got time to be coming home trying to make no coleslaw when it's fresh fried chicken and pinto beans on the table. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
I used to like that, but I don't like pinto beans no more.
You don't like pinto beans?
No. My favorite bean.
She
My
done went to
favorite-
Washington and forgot where she come from. This
No,
heifer, and she
I
don't like
like-
pinto. Okay, Oprah, you don't like beans? Okay.
I stopped liking it in Texas, but my favorite bean is white northern beans. I love those. I eat those in summer or winter. I'm like,
Something wrong with you. Something wrong with who don't like pinto
lima
beans?
beans.
It just ain't
I
right, huh?
like beans.
It ain't right. The hell wrong with her? Now I will say I don't eat black eyed peas.
I like black eyed peas.
I got an issue. I got an issue with a bean that can stare at me. No, if he's looking at you, I'm messing.
You hold your head down, you kind of look like a black eyed pea.
Your
It's like
mama, your mama,
it's white color in your hair.
your mama,
She said,
and one more time, your mama. No,
But that's-
no,
but
no
that-
disrespect, Auntie, when you watch this, but her mama.
But that's why you've been having bad luck. You ain't cooked them black eyed peas at the
Nah,
beginning of
see,
the year.
I cook them. I'm cooking them. I cook them. I'm just not eating them. I ain't eating no bean that can look at me. That's something ain't right with that. I remember Granny tried to get me to eat some black eyed peas when I was in Cleveland one time. I was like, oh, okay.
we'll get you some of these right here. You know, M&M.
Let me tell you. And this ain't got nothing to do with peas or nothing. So I have an issue with cooked carrots, right? So we used to be at our grandfather's house, and our grandmother Shirley, she used to make, a pot roast, these cooked carrots, whatever. So I had came down with a science. I had been watching, some sitcom on TV where the kid, when they didn't want to eat their food, they spit it in their napkin. I had been doing this for months. She didn't catch on. Okay. Boston Blackie over here was over one day.
Lies. I don't even remember this story. She bought
Saw
so
me doing it and
Lies.
sent me out. And I had to sit at that table until I would eat those cooked carrots.
Oh my
And
gosh.
finally,
All right.
so finally, Granddaddy just came to the table and took my plate and threw it in the garbage because I wasn't going to eat them cooked carrots. And to this day, I am 42 years old. I do not eat cooked carrots. The only you know how I eat carrots? In a carrot cake. That's the only way I'm eating carrots.
Yeah. I'm like cooked carrot, raw carrots, carrot cake. I don't never know orange carrots in them. Only thing orange I like is sweet potatoes. And peanut. Look, and peanut M&M. Does it?
But it's weird because I don't like sweet potatoes, but I love sweet potato pie.
I can do without sweet potato pie. It's okay.
You not black. I'm done talking to you. This heifer that gave up pinto beans and now she can do without sweet potato pie.
Look, enough is enough.
I don't even think we related. I can't.
Let's
No,
keep going.
I just can't.
Let's keep going. I only like the crust on peach cobbler. I want no wet, soggy, hot fruit in my mouth. That's nasty.
I don't like hot peaches, so I don't like peach cobbler. I do not like peach cobbler.
Again, I don't put bananas on my banana pudding. Now, how about that?
That's
I
just
don't
weird.
I don't put bananas on my banana pudding. When them bananas turn brown, they get. Oh, I can't do it. I'll put that.
That's why when I make banana pudding, I don't put bananas in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't either. That's nasty. Well,
If banana pudding is good, it shouldn't even get brown.
what's good?
It should be gone before it even get brown.
That's true.
That's true. Well, I guess we don't have a consensus on which chicken spot is the best. Because I said
Churches.
I said Churches. No, I said Popeyes
Popeyes
was first. You said Churches was first, and Joanna said Chick-fil-A. Well, only way to solve this is to let the audience figure it out. I think they gonna say Chick-fil-A. I think it's what they're gonna say.
They might say that, but Nene gonna come up in here talking about sharks and don't nobody even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I do like Sharks chicken. You know what it is. Sharks is like a chicken and fish place. J&J Fish, Sharks. It's good.
Say, if we're gonna talk about hometown chicken places, because this all go back to Gary, Indiana, or Northwest Indiana, we're gonna go ahead and have to go with BBQ and that chicken with that sauce, that special sauce. I don't know what's in that special sauce. I have not been able to recreate that special sauce.
JJ and Sharks is good when it's fresh. I like they plain lemon pepper, and then I like it when it's drenched in that. Or Harold's chicken. I like
Harold's chicken is good, but
yeah.
Wingstop. Don't forget about Wingstop. I like Wingstop.
Wingstop is good, it's fresh, and I don't like mine fried too hard. But you know what I really don't like? BW3s. I don't like them.
I don't like them either. No.
You like that, Joanna, BW3?
Never heard of that before. We do
Buffalo
have a place
Wild
called.
Wings.
Yeah, I don't like their chicken. They're
Now
too
you
soft
know
to
who.
me.
Yeah,
I
you
like
know who
Wingstop chicken though.
I like
Wingstop chicken is
Wingstop. And we used to go to Hooters a lot.
Oh, I forgot. I love Hooters. That
But you know,
I
let me
don't
tell
think
you
I've
something about
ever
Hooters.
eat. I may have eaten at Hooters maybe once. I don't think I've had any, and I didn't have
But let me
chicken.
tell you about Hooters chicken though. Depending on where you are, depends on how it tastes. Because the good old Hooters chicken that you can get in Cherville do not taste the same in South Carolina. Okay. When I ate Hooters chicken in South Carolina, when I tell you it was a hot mess and I was pregnant, so you know I was mad. I haven't had Hooters since. Maxwell get ready to turn 5. So yeah. I'm a little chicken bougie, but you know, one day we're gonna have to talk about pizza. Because then that's gonna be some real conversation right there. Because you know, we chicken bougie, we real pizza bougie over here.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We bougie pizza people. But so
I don't know. I still think Popeyes is the best.
yeah, we gonna let our cousin thrive with Chick-fil-A. But
I mean, Chick-fil-A, I don't know, call it dry.
Chick-fil-A is not dry. Look, maybe in Washington it is.
I haven't had it in
It
Washington.
ain't dry here. I ain't had no real Chick-fil-A chicken. You had that Western stuff. You ain't had no real
called
Chick-fil-A chicken.
Zaxby's. Y'all had Zaxby's? That's good.
I like Zaxby's. Yeah, I like
Zaxby's. Yeah.
I like Zaxby's sweet tea. That's how I mean, because you know. Though I was born and raised in the Midwest, I am a true Southerner. If you ain't got sweet tea on your menu, when I go to a restaurant and I say, yes, and can I get some sweet tea with extra ice? Oh, we have unsweetened teas. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Why you ain't got no sweet tea?
Like you got no time for that, huh?
Okay, this is the South. How do you not have sweet tea in the South? That's like the drink of the South. Why don't you have sweet tea?
Why do they call Chicagoland in Northwest Indiana the Midwest? Okay, first of all,
I don't know, girl. Wait, nobody got time to be delving into that.
I don't know. I don't get that. Well, anywho, if y'all ain't got nothing else to say about no chicken, we're going to call this one here a done deal, all right? Peace and hair grease.
I got hair grease today.